Today's podcast is about Yelp in detail. The more reviews that I do online and the more things that I look at in placement for search engine optimization and how people are coming up in industrial searches, Yelp is playing a huge part in getting customers, or in fact losing customers. So I'm going to show you a super brief search around Yelp and then an incredible app that you can get for both iPhone and Android. So if you don't think that Yelp plays a big role in your business, guess again or just keep looking, because this is really interesting. Okay, so for those that have never seen Yelp before or my other podcast about Yelp, go to yelp.com and you can put in what you want to look for. It's a local kind of search. So I just put in movers, for example, in Palm Springs here. Now, interesting to note, an ad. You can buy an ad and be the first one on the list. Interesting. I hadn't seen that before, but there it is. There's a Yelp ad. And then these are reviews, and you can see this one isn't very good at all. We're going to go visit that in a minute. Here's another one, doesn't moving in storage. There are 3.5 out of 9 reviews. That can't be too good either. Then we have in here just a bunch of other movers with no reviews whatsoever. Here's a 5-star review, but only one review. So you have to weight those two. And you first look at that 5-star and you go, wow, okay, they're pretty good. But with one review, it could even be themselves doing that too. Same thing here. And then you get down here, and here is, of course, the ad with no review. So you got to wonder about that. They ought to at least have reviews going if you're going to do ads. But this one is now 16 reviews and 4.5 stars. So this is probably a pretty good bet that they're good to use. Let's go over to the next page just for example. And you can see how this works. You can just keep looking and looking. And here's another one, student movers at 3.5 stars. That can't be good. Oh, here's another Yelp ad, by the way. Interesting. And that must be new because it wasn't there yesterday. But again, 4.5 stars. You have lots to choose from. Here's a 5-star with 21 reviews. Now that's pretty solid. That's pretty good stuff. And as you continue on down, here's 41 reviews again. 5 stars. That looks pretty, that's very interesting. Source 1 moving. 1 star, 1 review. Let's just go look at that. So we were going to look at the other one, but what the heck? We'll go take a look at this one. And what's interesting about Yelp, tells you where they are, which is over here. It looks like in Foothill Ranch. So it's kind of far away for us in Palm Springs, mind you. But here we are, and 1 review. There's a Yelp ad in there in the middle of their review. That's kind of another interesting thing. Advantage moving Yelp ad. Wow. Okay. That hurts. Run away as fast as you can. First off, the movers are immature young guys sweating the whole time as they're moving our stuff. They lost $1,200 worth of my stuff. After numerous phone calls and emails, Troy offered me a full refund of $240, which he never sent, as he kept saying it was in the mail. You can see this is a great way. Businesses, you can't hide anymore. You can have disappointed customers and they can come back at you like this, and it's pretty crazy. But you have to spend more time in your business worried about how you run your business and the satisfaction of your clients, as you should, by the way. That's good business. But that's an example of Yelp. Now let us just drive right on into this video on this app. It's absolutely phenomenal. You will see how important it is, whether you're a mover, a restaurant, or whatever. This new app is pretty crazy. Let's take a peek at it, shall we?
I've been given the important task today of picking the lunch place for me and a few friends at the office. And rather than going to the same old usual, I'm going to use my smartphone, my Android, and an app called Yelp to help pick the perfect place. Together with GPS, we're going to do something a little fun today. There are several apps that can help you find a restaurant when you're on the hunt, but our choice is a fantastic little app called Yelp. So now I select restaurants and I get either a list or a Google Map-like interface showing me all the nearby restaurants. All of this information is given with a rating, a price range, and whether they're open or closed. No clicking into websites or advanced screens for the basic information you'll need. Yelp also has this really cool feature built in called augmented reality. It uses the phone inside your camera to help map out your searches in real time. It's a real eye popper. From the main screen, try clicking the monocle button. Check this out. Hold up your phone like you're taking a picture, and virtual push pins will hover over your display if there's a search result nearby, in this case, a restaurant. Here's a cool place called the Poorhouse. It's got 4 stars and it's close to everybody. Let's check it out. If you want to see what kind of food they serve and maybe skim a few reviews, just click on the tab and you'll get photos of the food, along with a web link, a phone number you can tap to call, and other useful information. Yep, here we are at the Poorhouse. Now, rather than texting my friends or even emailing them, I'm going to make it a heck of a lot easier. All of the folks at the office use the application Yelp, so what I'm going to do is use the check-in feature. That way, they'll know exactly where I am. Let me show you how it works. First, in order to check in, you're going to need a username and a password arranged, but you only need to do it once, and the app will remember your information for the next time. From there, just press check-in and the push notification is sent through the air to my colleagues and they'll know where to find me. The app is easy to use for basic information, but there are filters, bookmarks, quick tips, food recommendations, and more under the hood if you need more. As you can see, GPS and apps really do go together. Virtually everything from finding locations and even decisions on where to go are easier with apps like Yelp. And because Yelp is available for free on almost every smartphone, there's no reason not to try it. The best part, once my food gets here, I'm going to take a picture of it. After I eat it, I'm going to write a review, and I'm going to let my friends and everyone else who wants to try out the Poorhouse see what I thought of it. Now, oh, thank you. Only my friends would get here because I'm starving.
Now, as you can see, is that not impressive or what? Whether you're a restaurant, a mover, dentist, doctor, plastic surgeon, you can be found this way. It's pretty incredible. So don't underestimate the power of Yelp, and for gosh sakes, in your business, utilize it and get reviews going, get your clients to use it. If you've got satisfied clients, they ought to be logging into Yelp and telling everybody about how good your business is. This is Peter Russo from iGoogleFriendly.com. We'll see you on the web.